Hi, Gloria Lybecker here with Healing You. You ever been real cranky? Maybe more than cranky. Maybe something happened in your day or in relationship with others that you flipped your lid. You got really angry. I want to acknowledge right off the top that for me, anger always represents that there's a whole lot of needs that are going unnoticed or unmet, or both. I worked with a client the other day who was feeling really angry, really cranky. And they were really angry. The trigger was witnessing the inactions of others. And so they got so angry about it because what they saw as an inaction, that the people in their life were just being really distracted by social media, by their technology. They really like their computers or spending time with their friends, and it was causing a lot of emotional dysregulation in their relationship with these people. And what they were noticing was that it was interrupting motivation and being able to be in full choice or having some shared reality. And so the trigger was really big for them. When I talk about a trigger, I'm talking about when you get really uncomfortable in your skin. What it's really doing is it's alerting you that there's something arising that's bugging you. And when something bugs you, it would be really great maybe to pay attention to it, to see what's happening underneath that. Well, with this person, what they were noticing as we unpacked it was that they were telling themselves that it's just the final straw. That when these other people don't follow through with something, it's just too frustrating for them. And they would tell themselves that those people only care about others. They don't care about me. It was something about being unnoticed or dismissed or looked over the top of. And so you know what was possible? Was to slow time down. To actually slow time down enough to be in the inner experience. And as we slowed that time down, the client tapped into a memory of being 5 years old. And they were getting to visit at their dad's because their parents had split up and they had 2 separate homes. And they were at their dad's, and their dad was talking about building a tree house. And they got so excited at the idea of getting to have a tree house. Excuse me. And then as time went on, the tree house didn't happen. There was no follow through with it. And so this child self was just sitting with the tension and actually some nausea too that came up in their body because there was so much shame. And as 5-year-olds do, they begin to take the responsibility on themselves. Because when we're little, we have so much love for others in our life, even when they don't follow through. But this child was thinking, well, what's wrong with us? You know, we must be really bad. And maybe I'm a weirdo. And the final belief became, whatever I do is never enough. It's just never enough. And as we stayed in the body, there was a noticing of alarm and feeling really alone. And then going a little deeper underneath that, there was a deep sadness. So taking time to just sit right there with this little 5-year-old felt sense of self. And breathing into that and noticing what are the needs. So making some guesses. You know, is this little one really really like it when there's reliability? When someone says something, they actually do it, they follow through, and they stay in relationship with you too? So there's consistency and curiosity and warmth in relationship. Are you just really hungry for that? And this little one was, yes, absolutely. So taking time to be in our inner experience is really radical and important work. And it's not easy. It can be really super uncomfortable in our bodies. And yet when we're willing to do that, to actually slow down, practice noticing our emotions, noticing our implicit sea, our inner sea of experience, and slowing down and checking in with our hearts, allowing there to be some accompaniment that's warm and not in a hurry, but willing to be right there where we are. When we can begin to practice that consistently, it starts to change the neural pathways that we have to be able to stay in relationship with ourselves, and then we can stay in relationship with others. If you'd like some personal support, or if you'd like to join a small group, reach out to me at healingyoursanctuary.com. Thanks for being on this journey with me today. Healing you.